Come on in. Come on in. So I called this meeting today. Is that Karen? You still work here? Okay, go ahead, sit down. So I called all of you all here today for this emergency meeting just to let you know my stove was cut off and my heat is about to be cut off. But if I gotta come in here every day wearing a scarf and a scub cap, eating cereal, if I gotta do that, that's what I'll do for this company. When your check's coming in, that's another story.
Buenos dias, mi amigo. You're very smart for tuning into this video. Now I want you to show me how cool you are by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the page. Now, your smartness has gotten you very far. People tell you all the time on how intelligent you are. You feel like you're so smart, there's nothing that you just can't do. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, that being smart is stopping you from going to the next level. I want to share with you how you can overcome the things that stop most smart people. So here are 5 things that are stopping smart people from being successful in life and to handling their business. I am your platform partner, Jackson, all about helping you take action. Many people think business and life is just all about intelligence. We go to school and people award you. When you get the right answer, they put a little gold star right on your report card. Your parents say, I don't care what you do, just make sure you get good grades. And so they trick you to believe that if you get good grades, you'll have a good life. What happens when you take advice from somebody who's not living a life that you want to live? You get stuck watching videos by Dr. Jackson 360. But it's okay, my friend. I'm here to help you go to the next level. Society is now different. You can no longer just be smart and intelligent. In fact, I know more people who have master degrees and PhDs that are in debt. There's generational student loan debt. What you know about you own student loans, your child owns student loans, but there's a solution. I'll tell you that at the end. The first reason why most smart people are not very successful is because success requires you being a lifelong student. So you got to be a student forever. Learning is something that never ever stops. Every single day, technology is changing. Because the technology is changing, people's habits are changing. That means you have to constantly be willing to learn something new. Most smart people think that they know everything already. They think they know everything they need to know, and their attitude is not of being a student. It messes with their self-esteem because most of their life they have been told, you're so smart. The banker is not going to ask you how smart you are. What are you doing in business? They don't care about that. Number 2, the second reason why most intelligent, smart people will not be successful is because they are afraid to adapt. And the most expensive thing you can have is a closed mind. When you think that you know everything already, that means your plate is full. If your plate is full, how can you make room to eat dessert? In 1999, there were 2 computer companies. One computer company was called Microsoft. Microsoft had 98% of all of the computer sales on the planet. I mean, the average computer was this little brown looking computer. There was another company called Apple, had only 2% of the market. Apple didn't have a lot of resources at the time. The Microsoft company had billions of dollars that they had access to. And so if I was to ask you which company was going to change the game, a smart person would think go with Microsoft. Apple ends up taking over the market. One thing that they did is they introduced pink computers. When pink computers came out, it gave people new options. They innovated by not being smart, just by doing something different, listening to consumers. Most smart people don't even want to listen to other people. There's a disconnect between what people want and what a smart person wants to give them. Have you ever listened to hip hop music and you found yourself saying, well, I don't know why people listen to this stupid music. People should listen to my music because I'm so smart. We need to listen to intelligent music. It's not about what you want in business. It's all about giving the customer what they want, which first requires for you to listen, Mr. Smart Guy or Mrs. Smart Woman. Number 3, business has a heartbeat. Same thing in a marriage. Can't just treat a marriage with nothing but logic and say, well, statistically shows I take you out on a date twice every single week, so why are you so unhappy? Because she want a hug. That's why. I've had Toastmasters organizations where our numbers were doing horrible. I mean, no one was signing up. And if I was just being logical, talking to the team as a leader and saying, hey guys, we're horrible, our numbers are low, this is on paper the worst club to join. This is when you have to emotionally go back to just telling your story.
Come on in, come on in. So I called this meeting today. Is that Karen? You still work here? Okay, go ahead, sit down. So I called all of you all here today for this emergency meeting. Just to let you know, my stove was cut off. And my heat is about to be cut off. But if I gotta come in here every day wearing a scarf and a scub cap, eating cereal, if I gotta do that, that's what I'll do for this company. When your check's coming in, that's another story.
Sell that story, sell that vision. Just like the most successful companies, brands, and businesses. Look, when you buy your Nike shoes, you're not buying them because you saw the statistics. No, you can't even tell me what's inside of the shoes. You don't know. Because these brands represent stories and represent identities. The fourth reason why most smart people are not going to be successful is because they lack people skills. People just don't want to work with you, man. You gotta be more relatable. I have a close friend of mine who was a poet. He would write all of these fancy words. Yo, are y'all ready? Be quiet, I'm spitting. Respect the mic. Listen, I'm a lyrical fanatic. I'm fanatic. What? Hold on, you messed me up, B. Hold on. I'm lyrically a fanatic and my bars are fantastic. In fact, I'm so fresh you can smell the aroma through the plastic.
Hey, sit your ass down.
What? So we went to a poetry set one day and it's nothing but poets in the audience, and he went up and they said, you gotta, spit for 5 minutes. He went up there, they booed him off the stage because he was spitting over people's heads. My dude, what happened? Can I be transparent right now? How did it go? Literally, the entire audience, I mean, this had to be the dumbest group of rat soup eating mother. You see, but most smart people don't get it. They feel like people are supposed to come up and understand them. But in business, it's about you understanding your customer, you understanding your team. It's not about you always being understood. When you're trying to sell something on stage, the key is to promote your product. Put the product on the pedestal, not the person. You put the process on the pedestal, not the person. Because if people think that you're so special and you can climb all of the highest mountains and you got a 1,000-point IQ, then they will feel like what you're selling will not relate to them because they can't do you. Right? So they want something that anyone can be successful at. So this is why you got to know how to connect with people. You got to know how to relate to people. And most smart people do not know how to do that. Number 5. The fifth reason most smart people will not achieve success is simply because they are afraid to take risks. One person that comes to mind is I was listening to an interview with Floyd Mayweather. He was already sitting on millions and millions of dollars, but he decided to take risk by going on a show called Dancing with the Stars. He said he knew by going on the show Dancing with the Stars, he was taking a risk by putting his brand out there like that. But he said he knew that it would be an opportunity for him to grow his fan base. You're going to get exposed to new people that you may not be in your old fan base. And the same thing happens to most smart people. They don't want to take the risk that may require them to look stupid. They don't want things to make them look bad. They're all about, we make sure we don't look bad. Make sure we don't look bad. Many times you have to get your hands dirty. You have to go to the places where the people are and be willing to build with them. That's a risky thing to do. You gotta let go of the fears of looking bad. Remember, your mistakes can be your masterpiece. You were voted in the high school yearbook to be the most likely to succeed. I get it. But the reality is, you got to let all that go, because the world is constantly changing. Nobody cares how smart you are, because they can go to Google, and you're not smarter than Google. You're not smarter than your smartphone. So being smart in the way that you probably think you are is not as valuable as you think it is. So right now, the smartest way to hustle is by being humble, surrounding yourself by a team that's hungry, and you got to relax. Relax. It's not about you. It's about helping other people. Too many smart people want to only focus on them. And it's all about you, your resume, you building a company where everybody adores you. And that's not what builds the business. Walgreens, we don't even know who the owners of these Walgreens are. All right, CVS, who owns CVS? Many of us don't even know. Okay, the biggest businesses, you don't even know the owners many times. So it's not about you. If you want to be successful, it's about the team, it's about the mission, it's about the vision. You got to be willing to have smarter people around you. So be humble enough and do that, and I know you will go to the next level. I believe in you. And if you believe in me, I want you to subscribe to this page. Also, get that book series, Shut Up and Hustle. All right, link in the description. Make sure you sign up for all of the other programs that we got in that description box underneath. I got a bunch of new products and services that we're offering that are down there. So make sure you get involved with that. We got the new cosmetic products that we're bringing out too. So you can see those at the links in the description. Also, make sure you get that Hustle God music. And I look forward to seeing you soon and building. In that order, place your order. Flip it! 24 hours in a day.